Glad to have you back, everybody. So I get this question all the time, and I think I'm going to answer it today. What do you do with your change that you find all the time? You just, throw it on the table, dirty money. What kind of looks am I getting when I do it? I'm not really getting any looks because I'm not doing it. What I'm doing is I'll clean them up, and I'll show you how I do it. So here we have it, Chicago Electric Power Tools Dual Drum Rock Tumbler. This is my unit. First impressions, it was a very, very sturdy unit. The dual drums, actually, if you look from the back side here, are rubber drums. They have a 3-pound capacity, which I try to never max out. Being rubber, it really limits the noise, so that's great. And then on the side here, you have a very heavy-duty power cord with the flick on-off switch. The power connector actually is a 3-prong with ground, standard North American plug. Onto the drums, your 3-pound capacity, they have a seal. You got to remove the caps, remove the gasket, along with the tops and the rubber seals. When filling, you need to make sure that whatever you're cleaning is no more than 3/4 high on the actual barrel. My solution is the dab of peroxide. Then you move on to a dab of dish soap. Then proceeding to filling it with water. Now you want to make sure the water just touches the level of the rocks. As you can see right here. Then you push the rubber seal on, making sure that the gasket is sealed all the way around and it is not pinched. Proceeding to putting on the cap, the washers, and screwing on the top. I always flip them upside down to make sure for no leaks. Waiting 15 minutes for leaks, let's move on for our solution. We have the hydrogen peroxide, the Palmolive dish soap, and aquarium gravel. Now, what I like to do with the aquarium gravel is I'll run the heavier grit first. When wanting to clean it real nice, I'll move on to the smaller grit. Moving on to maintenance now, you get about 3 or 4 of these extra belts. You want to make sure that they're always got a little bit of shine to them. You don't want to see any dry rot. Look closely, make sure for no cracks or weather cracking, like I say. Every once in a while you want to make sure you unscrew the top. Underneath this is the motor and the belt. I usually unscrew 3, leave 1 hanging in the top left corner like you see. That way I'm able to pivot the cap open without actually removing it. When you look closely inside here, you're going to see the belt on the right hand side. Usually you want to give it a little push and make sure you're not moving more than a 1/4 of an inch. It's nice and tight. For the rollers, these will get dry. You need to make sure every use that these are well lubricated. I'll usually use a hairdresser's oil or even a grease gun. So the barrels are now well sealed. I've dry tested them. You know you're not going to have any leaks with electrical. Plug the unit in. Flick the machine on. Make sure it's on level surface and it will not fall off a table because the unit does vibrate. Inspect well. Make sure it's not unscrewing itself and the guides are working correctly. To avoid hazard, always make sure that the motor is not overheating. So one key factor, if you want some real clean clad, is you gotta actually check it periodically. As you see, it builds up a little bit of debris after time. That's why you gotta kind of clean your stuff. You can see how dirty it'll get after a while. So that's fine. What you do is you just rinse it out. And then, if needed, what you would do is you would just add it for another run. I got CLR this cap. You let it sit too long, you don't maintain, that's what happens. As you can see, for 4 hours, these were all caked with dirt. 4 hours isn't too bad, and every once in a while you uncover a little bit more. I thought I had all pennies in there. But for 4 hours overall, not too bad. I probably won't send it in for another run. Turned out pretty good. And I kind of did a mixture of large and small this time around. If I wanted to clean them up a little bit more, I would have probably did the heavy grit over to the fine grit. So my general consensus, before, after. This is 4 hours of tumbling, and we got last week's digs. Cleans up brass real nice too. Overall, it does a great job. Love the machine. Goes on sale $54.99 at Harbor Freight. She's heavy duty and well worth it. That's why we use it over here at Skid Marks the Spot Metal Detecting. That's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay tidy and happy hunting.